Alright, man. UFC 318 is this weekend, Saturday at the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana, home of the Pelicans. But before that, my day was ruined yesterday. Shout out Conor McGregor for that one. One of the best to ever do it. One of the best to ever do it, man. But shout out Conor. It was his birthday yesterday. But I woke up to see that shocking picture that everybody saw on Twitter. So thank you for that, Connor. Thank you for ruining my life. Thank you. I don't know what was worse, the sketch video that I saw last summer on the same time, or the picture I saw in his closet today. Don't know which one was worse. They both were horrible and devastating to see. But let's get these picks. All right, first fight. Yeah. Overall, this card's chill. It's not as bad as people say it is, bro. But like, there are some bangers on here, but there are some snooze fest. Um, this fight I actually think should be decent. None of these women aren't very good, but if I know Cagliari, like Cala, whatever her name is, Nicole Cagliari likes to grapple a lot. She likes to take down. Um, so she's Brazilian, so obviously. But I know Judice has a good. She's got a good takedown defense. I think she's gonna win this fight in my opinion. She's 4-2. Those two losses came off of split decisions. In my opinion, she won one of them, so I think in my opinion, she's 5-1. And she's got that. She's from Louisiana, man, so she got that plot armor. She's not losing. She's not losing. Not in Louisiana, bro. There's no way. We need a Judice win. We all need one. The state needs one. The city needs one bad. Because God knows the Saints are going to get a win. God knows the Pelicans aren't getting a win. God knows LSU basketball isn't getting a win. Need this one bad. Shout out Louisiana. Alright, man. Next fight, we got Bruno Ferreira versus Jackson McVee. This is Jackson McVee's debut. Don't know why he's fighting. Just look at him. He looks like a mechanic or a plumber. Either or work. Shouldn't be fighting. Shocked that I saw that he was fighting. Never heard of this guy in my life until this guard. Had to do my research. He's not winning. There's no way. Bruno Ferreira is just a better fighter. He's just better. He's all around better. His striking's better. His grappling's better. His jiu-jitsu's better. He's from Brazil. I mean, you got to pick the. I know I didn't pick this Brazilian, and I know they suck and made events this year, but I mean, just off name value alone, I'm going Bruno Ferreira here, man. He's just better, dude. He's just better, dude. He's just got better grappling. He's just all around. He's just a way better fighter, and it's tough for your debut to be Bruno Ferreira. It's just unlucky, kid. It's just unlucky. Ferreira's got good wins. He KO'd Rodriguez. He submitted Petrosan in the first. So I mean, yeah, there's just nothing you can do there if you're McVay. You're not gonna win. All right, next up, you got a blob fest coming up, man. Hey, dude, it's Ryan Superman Span, dude, against Lucas Bresicki. I don't know. Ryan Span's a good fighter. He's actually not that bad. His record's fine. But he lost his last fight. I forgot his name, but Costa. Yeah. So that one's aging pretty well. And then Brzezicki's 1-5, dude. He's 1-5 his last six, man. I mean, we're losing to Mick Parkin. Are we serious, man? Mick Parkin, don't get me wrong. Mick Parkin's a marauder for the heavyweight division, but I mean, come on now. What are we doing here? In that case, we're going Ryan Span here. We're going Ryan Span. Brzezicki's streak of losing is gonna keep going. Shout out Tony Ferg. He's gonna keep going until he's done. And Ryan Superman Span is gonna get this dub. That tattoo on his chest is one of the worst tattoos I've ever seen in my entire life. One of the worst. He is Superman. God, I hope. Oh, that's bad. All right, man. Next fight, man. Jimmy Big Eye Crute, bro. Versus Marcin Prashino. Jimmy Crute's a draw machine. out of three fights, out of the last three fights, two of them were draws. He got a draw, got the rematch, lost in the rematch. They went back to Sydney in 3-12, and then got another split, or not, got another draw. And now he's back and better than ever. Um, and then Pacino's good. He doesn't have any good wins or bad loss, or he's got a couple bad losses, a couple decent wins, but he's got heavy hands. I think he could win by knockout in the first, or I think Jimmy Crute wins by decision. Probably split, just considering how bad he is. But I got Jimmy Crute by split decision. Pacino maybe by first round KO, highly unlikely. But yeah. Last early prelim we got Adam Fugat against Islam Dulatov. This is Islam's debut besides the Contender Series. He's 1-0. So, I mean, I don't even know. He's 1-0. So that's good. I don't know the background. I don't know his history. I don't know why he's 1-0 and was in the Contender Series. But whatever. And then Adam Fugat, not much to say. Lost a couple guys. Michael Morales is the most known out of them. And I think this fight actually was not going to be that bad. Islam looks like he put a 14 strikes per minute. So it looks like he had a good debut. This fight actually could be decent. But yeah, give me Islam just looking off that stat. By knockout maybe, or submission. Probably a rock submission. Alright, then we got Adam Atiba Gautier versus Robert Valentin. Yeah, Gautier looks like he had a couple streets fights in the middle of Africa, Cameroon. So maybe he might have saw Joel Embiid back there and they probably scrapped it out. So just off that fact alone, give me Gautier by however he wants. Also, I lied. That Superman tattoo is not the worst tattoo I've ever seen in my life. This is. What is that? Oh God, it's horrible. He's got a sun. Yeah, that's literally the worst tattoo I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, give me Gautier by however he wants, dude. Also, don't forget the fact that Robert Valentin lost to Torres Finney. Hate that guy, but shout out to Finney, I guess. But yeah, we're going Gautier. And he's in the Contender Series, man. Yeah, give me Gautier, bro. Better reach. But yeah, Gautier. By however he wants. Probably knockout in the first, just because I hate Valentin. Next fight. Next fight we got. Oh my God. All right, next fight we got Francisco Prado versus Nikolai Vetronikov. That's definitely not right, but it's whatever, man. I think Prado's just gonna win this fight. I have nothing more to say. He lost the last two fights. Prado is an 0-2 streak, but he lost to Zellerhuber, who's also fighting the card, and he also lost to Jake Matthews, who's also doing pretty well. So I mean, those losses aren't the worst, but they're not great either. And then Vetronov is just, whatever his name is just not the greatest. He's not that good at all, man. Give me Prado. I think Prado just can outstrike him. He could take him down if he needs to. And yeah, I think Prado's gonna win that one. Probably by decision, round 3. Alright. Yeah, we do not want to see this fight. Nobody wants to see this fight, bro. This should have started off the card, bro. Oh God. I've never seen two middleweights, two 85ers, act like such heavyweights in my entire life. This is gonna be a blob fest. Brendan Allen, grappler. Marvin Vettori, grappler. I mean, it's gonna be a worse version of Sterling Evelev. And sue me. I like striking. I'd rather not watch a grappling match. We all saw that road to BJJ1 shit was. It was horrible. Who cares? Oh God, yeah. But like with that being said, Marvin Vettori started his I like to call it Tony Ferg run. I think he's 1-5. maybe yeah, I think he's 1-5 his last six, and he beat Luke Rockhold as one of them. So I mean, yeah, yeah. I don't know why the odds are so like they're kind of like they're not 50-50, but it's like plus 250 for Vettori plus, and then minus like 150 for Brendan Allen. Brendan Allen's gonna win this fight probably by brutal decision, by a tough watch, probably 30-27. Maybe Vettori could pull a robbery, but I think Brendan Allen's gonna win this fight 29-28 or 30-27. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be a tough watch. Hope it's a banger though, but yeah, I'm just glad this is not the co-main because it originally was. It was like a month, 2 months ago. Thank God it isn't. All right, next fight we got Kyler Phillips, Vinicius Oliveira. Um, Kyler Phillips is good. They're both these fighters are both good. I think it's gonna be a good fight. Hopefully it's a striking fight. I think it will be. Both these guys like to strike, but they both can take down if need be. They both can grapple if need be. And there's nothing wrong with grappling. I just hate Brendan Allen and Marvin Vettori grappling. But yeah, Kyler Phillips has good wins against Barcelos, Song Yadong, and he just lost to Rob Font, which is Rob Font's good, so it's not a big deal. I think he's still a good fighter, and I think he's gonna win this one. Oliveira's not really proven much. I guess he's ranked. I get he's top 15, but Kyler Phillips is the underdog here, and I think he's proven more. So I'm gonna go Kyler Phillips by decision, round 3. Um, Probably 30-27. I think he's gonna dominate. I think he's just gonna prove he's the better person in this fight. And yeah, that's really it, man. All right, dude. Uh, Michael Johnson is still fighting. Don't know how that's even possible. I guess he's 40 something. He's got to be. Yeah, he's not winning in the Big 25. There's just no way. But he did beat my GOAT, Dustin Poirier, so we might have to just give the edge to Michael Johnson off the bat, man. We might have to. We might have to, dude. Nah, for real though, Daniel Zellhuber at round 1 KO, bro. Round 1 KO. He's gonna come off the bat strong like he did in Noche. One of the fights of the year. He's gonna bounce back from that loss. Michael Johnson's chin, it's not great anymore. Can't be. So give me Zellhuber. I think he's just gonna go ahead and pound away and win this match, man. I got round 1 or round 2 TKO. But it should be a decent fight for how long it lasts, though. I agree. But there's no way this fight goes to decision. There's no way. I will be shocked. Shocked. Yeah. No. All right. Before I talk about this fight, man, how good was Yair Rodriguez to dissemble Pitbull like that? How good was he? He was a stud. Yeah, give me Pitbull, man. Danny Gay only wins against unranked fighters, dude. If you have something next to your name, like a number, you're winning against Danny Gay, bro, 100%. Oh, but Danny Gay went 3 rounds to Diego Lopez. Yo, who really cares, bro? Who really cares, man? He didn't get knocked out. Congrats, he got dominated. He got dominated, man. Yeah, Pitbull lost the air, bro. Like, who cares? It was his debut. Like, who really cares, bro? He's literally Danny Gay, but better in every way. He's better in every way. Not with this stat wise, but he's just better, man. He's better. Give me Pitbull by decision. He's not gonna finish the fight. Give me decision. But I actually am excited for that fight. I'm excited to watch Danny Gay lose, even though he saved UFC 303. But who cares? Pitbull by however he wants. Yep. All right, man. Next up on the card, we got countryman Kevin Holland versus Daniel Rodriguez. Kevin Holland finally put aside the beef with the Jackson podcast, and we're back. We are back. Kevin Holland is back and ready. Daniel Rodriguez, 38 years old. You're not winning, buddy. Nope. Reason why Kevin Holland got put up against Daniel Rodriguez is because he's on a win streak, and the UFC just wants to see him win. Because if Kevin Holland keeps winning, he's going to keep getting on these cards like every 2 or 3 pay-per-views. And he's a popular fighter. He's a name that people can recognize. So he's always gonna bring attention to the card. And UFC needs that. They love that. So shout out Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland's gonna take Daniel Greasy Rodriguez's arm off in the first round, and he's gonna tear this blob to smithereens on the feet. See ya, Kevin Holland, round 1, submission. All right. Next fight, man. Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. I feel like I've said this a lot, but Paulo Costa's alright, yeah. Marvin Vettori did not lose to Luke Rockhold or beat Luke Rockhold. That was Paulo Costa. I might have messed that one up big time. Same thing. Yep, basically the same thing. They're both in their Tony Ferguson runs, Ben. Both on it. Except Paulo Costa is Tony Ferguson. Literally on basically the same run. Yeah, I mean, it's even worse than Vettori. He lost to Vettori, he lost against Adesanya, beat Rockhold. I mean, who cares? And then beat Whitaker, or lost to Whitaker, lost to Strickland. Yeah, Paulo Costa does not win this fight, man. I honestly almost thought about picking Paulo Costa, but he's just on a run, dude. He's too old. It's not gonna happen. The ability for him to bag Tracy Cortez, honestly, like made me think about it. And I mean, look at this ugly Russian anyway. But we're gonna go this ugly Russian, Roman Kopylov. He's just better, dude. He's just better all around. Better wrestling, obviously, because he's from Russia. Paulo Costa's a better striker back in the old days, but I just don't think he is anymore. So yeah, give me Kopylov probably by decision. I just think it goes all the way. I don't think they're gonna finish this fight. Maybe he can just the fight's going all the way. But main event time. We got the GOAT of the lightweight division. Nah, not really, but like low-key top 4. We got DP, Louisiana's very own, versus Max Holloway. This fight's good, man. It's good. I think it goes either way. I don't know who's gonna win this fight. I do know who's gonna win the fight, but I don't know. Like, it's so 50-50. It really is. It really is, dude. I mean, they both are coming off losses to two of the best to ever do in the sport. Obviously, Dustin went to round 4 with Islam, got submitted by Darkstroke. Yeah, Darkstroke. And then Max Holloway lost to Ilya. Got chinned for the first time in his career. But let's not act like they're both still good. They're both still up there in their divisions. They're both still gonna be. Whoever wins this fight is one fight away from title shot again. This fight is gonna hurt the career of one of them a lot. I think if Dustin loses this fight, he goes down in the rankings for all time. In my opinion, he's a top 20 fighter. Loses this fight, he's probably top 25, maybe 27, around that range. Max Holloway loses his fight, he's not a contention for lightweight title anymore. Max might retire after this fight as well. But yeah, I think Dustin's gonna sweep Max. I think it's gonna be game over. I think Dustin's gonna win this fight, man. I think he's got, like I said, he's got Louisiana plot armor. It's in Louisiana. The plot armor is there. He's not losing, bro. He's not getting chinned. If Dustin gets chinned, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I think it's gonna be all out war. And I don't think either of these guys win by knockout. I think Max's chin's too good. I think Dustin's chin's too good. They're not getting knocked out. Max wins by decision. If it goes to decision, Max will probably win. But I mean, just imagine this, right? Dustin P walks out with Lil Wayne. Rocks Max. Pulls the ghillie and taps him out in a guillotine in the home state of Louisiana. It's perfect storytelling, bro. It's UFC. It's what they do best. They storytell. This is the perfect ending to his career. It couldn't be more perfect, man. Dustin Poirier gets in the cage after he's submitted, pull the ghillie, gets that bronze statue in front of his house. His wife and kids are there. Everybody's on their feet screaming. That's how he ends his career. That's how he does it, man. That's how he does it. But after this happens, bro, I don't think this is the end, man. I don't think it's the end. I don't think it's the end. I don't think Dustin's retiring after this fight, man. I got two words why. White House. Everybody wants a shot at this White House stuff. All right, and I think Dustin's an American. He's gonna get his bid if he wants in. He's a well enough name. If he wants to fight on this White House card, which he probably does, he's gonna fight on this White House card. So I don't think this is his last fight. And also if he wins his fight, I mean if he wins the fight, he's in a title eliminator with either I don't know what they're doing with lightweight. I don't know if they're doing Armin versus Ilya or Gaethje versus Ilya or Paddy versus Ilya or if they're doing a Paddy Gaethje title eliminator. I don't know what they're doing, but if Dustin wins this fight, man, he could do some negotiating with Dana and Hunter, and I think he could get himself in a title eliminator bout, or even fight for the title next while Paddy or Gaethje are doing it. And I don't think he's saying no to that. I don't. I don't think he's saying no. I could be really wrong, and it would be the perfect send-off for Dustin to leave now if he wins his fight. But I don't think so. If he loses, he's for sure done. For sure done. But if he wins, I don't think it's the end of DP. I really don't, man. And shout out Conor McGregor, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. Shout out Conor McGregor. But yeah, that's it, fellas. But so just a recap of the picks that we got here. We got Judice. We got Ferreira. This is just money line, whatever. I don't. Superman, Jimmy Crute, maybe Martian, but we're gonna go Jimmy Crute for now. Islam, Gautier, Prado, Brendan Allen, Kyler Phillips, dog, underdog. Zella Huber, definitely not Michael Johnson. Patricio Pitbull, underdog. Kevin Allen, by however he wants. Kopylov, underdog Dustin. Let's go. Yes, we all need a Dustin Poirier win. We all want it. We all want it bad. Need it. Need it. You know, we also need Dustin Connor 4. Even though Connor would never do it. But yeah, that's it for the picks, fellas. Y'all have a great night. See ya.